In this video, we're going to go over how to remove key components that may affect contestants in past pageants, but we may not want to keep them in our list of components going farther, and we want to maintain the ability for past contestants who are looking at scores and such can still see accurate information. So first, we're going to start by creating a new pageant, and we've covered creating a new pageant in other videos, but we're just going to call this Summer Styles. We will set it for today, and we're going to choose for our judging criteria appearance and this temp judging criteria, which could be named anything. It could be another version of appearance that maybe wasn't quite right, maybe wanted to be changed. And then same thing for optionals, age breakdown, and supreme breakdown. I'm just showing this across each category. Of course, if you set up components that you constantly use, then most likely you're not going to have to go through this archiving process. Just going to set our registration cutoff date and our age category cutoff date accordingly. And now, whenever we go into our Summer Styles pageant, we will see that these have been created. So whenever we go into my components, here's my list of components, and we're going to just go through this archiving process. So the first thing I want to show is we go into update. Once a component has been created, we see that we cannot change these. This is because it can affect historical data of pageants, and we want to make sure that we're maintaining those correctly. And here it shows us exactly this idea that basically the field's been disabled, and if you don't need this component in future pageants, then you can go ahead and archive it. So I'm going to go ahead and save out of this. We're going to add a placement here. And for this age breakdown, just as I mentioned, we're going to hit this archive button. So here it's just letting us know that the component will still correspond with any existing pageants. It will not be able to be used for future pageants. So we're going to say yes, archive it. We get this confirmation message here. And if I go into my pageants and go back into this pageant, we will see that this age breakdown that we have archived is now showing as just that it's been archived. It's of course still there, but once we remove it and change it for another age breakdown or just completely remove it and save, what we will see is it's no longer appearing as an option because that age breakdown has been archived. So going back to my components, going to show this for my other temps. I'm going to go ahead and archive each of them. I'm going to go back into my pageant. And again, as I mentioned, they're still here. So they're still able to be used as long as I have them added. But as soon as I remove them from this pageant and save again, we will see that the pageant has been updated and they no longer exist. So this is the proper way to remove a component that we don't need in future pageants and still be able to maintain the relationship with past pageants.